Hey guys, my name is Meads and I'm going to do an unboxing. So I got this from Samuel Decals, and this is a little different since it comes in on this cardboard box. I specifically asked them to do this. Lately I've been getting, not just Samuel Decals, other pretty much overseas sellers. They always only have that green wrapping, and it doesn't really give much protection, especially if the kit doesn't have a strong box, and sometimes they just get crushed. The parts inside are fine, just that the box, the nice box art is damaged, and sometimes I kind of want to keep them. So I specifically asked them if they can do this. I paid a little bit extra, but I think it's kind of worth it sometimes to have that. So this is not their usual packaging. It's something extra, and never has to request it. So here we go. So let's see how good it is, if it retained the box in safe conditions. Alright, so I'm gonna just go unbox this or remove this off camera. Alright, so just looking inside. So this is pretty much the MC model SD Alteisen or Alteisen Riese, and showing it. So I open the box here, and it's in good condition. Pretty good. So I'm just gonna take it out of the box, and here we go. Aside from the minor damage on the edge, the box is in good shape. Really nice, and I really like the MC model box. It's just full of real nice. It's a really nice box art. So I'm really happy that I requested to have that protected. Yeah, not a bad idea. Actually, I got this idea from Gundam, GK Gundam mold kits. They have that. Their shipping is a little bit more, but it's always packaged well. And I think it's the same store as iShop2Go. So if you want your kids, especially if you're ordering, if you're here in America and you're ordering from over there, certain kits like the MC model, if they have it in GK Gundam, get it from them. Otherwise, if you're getting it from another store that you kind of have a good relationship already, you can always request them to package it well with another cardboard box. It costs more, but I mean, for me, I like to keep it again. So enough about that. Let's go check this out. This is really nice. SD Alteisen Riese. Alright. So like most MC model, it's gonna have a inner box. There's just the top cover. So here we go. We got the red pieces here. Some flare parts. Oh, it's actually the stand. Nice. Get some stickers, some decals over there, and some more pieces here. I wonder what that piece is for. We'll find out. Some white, some gray. Really nice. And just a closer inspection. The molding is really great. I mean, I'm a big fan of MC model. And there we go. Some effect parts. These are orange. Oh, that's kind of cool. And some kind of the spike. There is a spike for this one. Nice. And illustrated booklet. So why don't we check this out? It's always great to check this out. They have a lot of colorful images in there. So here's the booklet. Really nice shot of the front of the mold kit, and on the back. Really great. And opening this up, you got the same thing. Front kind of shows you there's a hip articulation there, I believe. I think that's what they're showing there. Or it could be the shoulder. Actually, that's the shoulder. On the back, and opens up the shoulder for, I think, cannons or rockets. To be honest with you guys, I'm not too familiar with the Alteisen. All I know is from Soviet Robot Wars. So do forgive me if I mispronounce something or misnamed something. Alright, so here's the instructions. Pretty straightforward. Here's the part count, the arm, legs, and it kind of goes on till you finally complete putting it all together, and kind of have decals that you placement, and more shots here. So I believe this is the, let's see, heat horn. Then you have the revolving stake, which is that spike right there, and the autocannon on his left arm. Nice weapon set. So he's a melee fighter, close range. It's really cool. More shots here. So this is a really nice mech. So that's pretty much one of the main reasons I got this, just because it's a cool looking mech. And you have some English wording here. No matter how strong corselet, the only fate is to be perforated. Might be some code from the series or the game. And there we go, and you get the effect parts. Really great. So that's one for the revolving stake, and the heat horn right there. I kind of showcase it's chrome plated, which is nice. And there we go. That's the booklet. All right. So getting back to this review, it took me a few nights to build this. It's not that it's hard. It's just I take my time building things lately. It's more enjoyable, and you get more out of it. Just build section by section. You appreciate more, and not just rush through it. So this is really nice. This is out of the box. I haven't painted, powerline, or anything on it. Just snap build it. And lately I've been doing that. I know I should be painting them, but as time progresses, I revisit the mold kit and work on it. Maybe add a little bit of custom theme to it. Alright, so anyways, here we go. This is really nice. It's quite large. Should do a size comparison. Actually, I just got this recently. This is a Robot Damashi Gundam Extreme Type Leos, and I also have a high grade God Gundam here. So just for size comparison, yeah, for the most part they're standard high grade sizes. 1/44 scale, but this is a super deform. Here's an SD. Actually, they call it game size. You know, from Super Robot Wars, where they're all kind of like Super Deform or D style. There's just so many names. Chibi, there we go. Alright, so this is really great. Terms of articulation, let's start with the head. Alright, actually I did add something. I did paint the eyes metallic green for the time being. Not too fond of adding stickers. You do have a sticker sheet, but that's one of them. And here we go. You have the really nice heat horn. It is a little bit thin, so be careful and sharp. So you have a fairly good head articulation there. A little bit of neck wobble. Moving on the shoulder. This actually can extend a little bit. There's actually a pull cap there, which is great, and that kind of allows you for, well, put this down, a shoulder movement. And I'm just gonna push that back in place. There we go. Actually, maybe it's good to a little bit space. And you have this kind of like wings here that rotates and actually moves forward here. Kind of remind you of the Schneider from Zoids. And you do have a flap here, like a piece that moves up, which allows you a better shoulder articulation, which is really nice. And you do have a really nice elbow bend. It's jointed or double jointed, and that's really nice. And you do have a swivel there on the bicep. Yep. And moving on this one, before we get to the claymores, or what do you call it? Yeah, heavy claymores. And here you have the revolving stake, really nice. It's chrome plated, but it does come with the regular piece if you want to paint it on your own type of chrome or gold. If you want to vary it. So this one actually opens up. There's actually a peg there, and this moves really great. There we go. And so that's that. And opening this, let's see if I can open this, and there we go. Not much inside. Maybe well, it's closed, but that's where the mortar is stored before it launches them. And I think, how do I do? Close this part first, then this one, and there we go. So that's it for the top part, or the shoulders. Moving on the hips, it's on a ball joint right there. There's a peg right in between the hip and the torso, and there's a little bit between the gray and the top part, so just a little bit, and you can fully rotate without any restriction. And you have the front skirt that's they're already separated. Then you have the side skirt and the back skirt over here, and no hindrance, so again you can rotate this freely. On the back you have this, it switches on this joint right here connected, and here also, so it's, you can see the inner part, which you can also paint. Same thing here. So again, two pieces that you can rotate. Then this flap here kind of reminds me of the Zeta. Real nice backpack. And moving on, go to the legs. Alright, so for the legs you get a ball joint here. Well, it's kind of like actually there's a poly cap inside that ball. There we go. That swivel right there. Then you have the knee articulation, which is double jointed again, which is great. And you have this ankle here. This foot guard is movable. Then you have this ankle, which is really great. And another thing I want to point out, you can have some extra pieces, and this black piece here is just for the vents. You're actually getting a spare one, which is yellow. And option to you if you want to just panel line the vents aside from making it black, that works. But yeah, that's it for articulation. Very articulate for a super deform. It's actually kind of like one of those high grade super deform kit bash, but really nice. I really like the design on making this plastic mold kit, or it might have been from a resin kit. Alright, moving on, there's actually another pair of hands. This is right here. It's the same thing, just one for the left and the right. And this is kind of like one of those poses. Not really a peace sign, but just another fighting stance. And I'm just gonna put this on. Really easy, actually. I kind of like that ball joint. Long peg, small ball, but it works really great. And there we go. Easy swap. So underneath there is a cover here, and this is for the stand. You're gonna get a generic clear base here, which is great, and we're just gonna peg it up there. There we go. So we have him in a flying pose, and even actually have a knee up, which is really a great way to show how articulate the knees here. You know, for some, knee articulation is generic or should have it, but this is a super deform, so it's, yeah, I think it's special that he's able to do that. So just have him in a flying pose. Again, it's great that you can have the ankle, or ankle articulation there, and there we go. That's a really nice pose. And last but not least, effect parts. It does come with two pieces over here, one for the heat horn and one for the revolving stake. This actually comes in two pieces, and it's just another piece right here that you just attach on, and this pretty much just slips right on the horn. Just be careful, and it doesn't go all the way because how the horn is angled. So for the most part, you know, that does the trick, and it's really nice. Got that orange glow. Then the same thing with the revolving stake. You just slip this on, and there we go. Really great effect parts. Alright, so for my conclusion, really great, another great kit coming out of MC Model. I really like this. I always kind of wanted to have Alteisen, and having the Alteisen Riese even better. And you know, sometimes it's great to have a figure, you already have it built, but it's also great to have a mold kit, and this is one of those well-made mold kit that has a lot of articulation. Not so much for weapons, because you already have him inside, and this is kind of like a melee fighter, melee to mid-range, and overall, I mean, Alteisen is a really great super robot, and he's awesome looking. And I think another thing I want to point out that other things you can do with this is finding you know, for the mortars, you get that kind of like a cylinder canister and get a bunch of them, have them shooting out. That's another thing you can add on this. Otherwise, I think, let me see if I can grab it. This is the Msg Base for the lunar one from Kotobukiya. Alright, I managed to find the base, the lunar base, and this is one with the moon crater, as you can see here, or it could be a crater from another planet. And you have the shells here for the barrel, coming out of the barrel, which is a great gimmick. And I got a lot more here with effect parts, which is a little crowded right now, but it's just great to set up for displaying him reloading his revolver stake. Again, really great mold kit overall for the Alteisen Riese. I highly recommend it. Again, I got it from Samuel Decals. I think I got it for about 35 plus shipping, or was it 25? Oh no, sorry, this was 25. The Gaugargar Genesic was 35, so this a little cheaper, 25 plus shipping, which is probably another $12, give or take. Well, plus I asked him to box it, put a boxer on it for extra protection, so a little bit more. But overall, you're gonna be spending less than around 40 bucks on this guy. Really amazing, and highly recommend. Again, a really well built plastic mold kit. Alright, so there you go. That's my review. If you have any questions, suggestions, or any comments at all, leave them down below. I'll try my best to answer them for you. And yeah, that's it for my review. I hope you guys like it. So until then, this is Meats. Thank you for watching.